I'd like to introduce Dr. Middleton. What's your first name?
Jerry.
Jerry Middleton.
Gerald.
Gerald Middleton, okay.
You can call me Jerry, though.
Okay. Jerry Middleton. Dr. Jerry Middleton, a dentist, right?
Yes.
What's involved in getting your organization, the foundation, to, as you're doing at the National Orange Show, how large of a venue and activity does it take for you guys to come out and do what you're doing?
Well, we've been doing this since 2012.
Okay.
So this is our 16th event. And so since that time, we've been working on just this specific one for almost a year now. I'm the local arrangements chair. So been trying to get into the community, speaking with the Board of Supervisors, speaking with local business.
What's been the difficulty, or is there?
Well, the difficulty is getting funding, even though the dentists and the volunteers come from all over and they're donating their time, it still costs a lot of money to put this on. So getting the funding to be able to do that is a difficult part. Also organizing the volunteers, getting people out. We focus on this specific area, dentists here, getting the word out.
How much equipment and stuff do you have to move?
Well, a lot of chairs. We're looking at seeing
dental chairs.
Yeah,
right?
we're going to be, and it's amazing. You can go on. There's a video that we put out that's on cdafoundation.org, and I don't know that it's a YouTube video, but it shows some of our other events. That we have several videos on there, so you can look at the vast of how large this thing is. But one of them in particular that's interesting is we show the empty fairgrounds, and then we have a time-released thing of chairs filling up this thing from here to there, and then the chairs are full, and then people start coming in, and there's people moving everywhere, and then all of a sudden the chairs start going away, and then the place is empty again. So
your time lapse.
When you see that in a time-lapse video, it just really shows you how huge this thing is, and the difficulty of getting all people to do that is it's challenging. I was asked to do this almost a year ago, and I didn't know what I was getting into. I volunteered at most of these events, so I know what it's like. But that's
organizing it is
organizing it has been a challenge. So going to places like this and trying to get the word out. There's two audiences with you that I would like to reach. One is those who either have a need for this type of service, they've got dental infection, they've got problems, they don't have a way to do it, or they have friends that have that and get the word out to them. And then the other audience is people who say, hey, I'd love to help because we can still use volunteers. You don't have to be trained. You don't have to know anything about it. We need interpreters. We need people to collect data. We need people to walk patients from one section to the other, and we'll fully train. So we definitely want people to come out who want this service, and we would love to have people come out and help. We expect huge lines because it's first come, first served. There's no cost. We don't ask for any identifications.
Doctors will be there?
We plan on having about 800 dental professionals. So some of them that includes doctors, hygienists, dental assistants, and then about another 700 or 800 just general volunteers. So it's a large undertaking.
Now, you mentioned the pre-screen on Thursday, so we're still inviting folks to come down on Thursday as well.
Absolutely, because the first thing we need to do is we need to see their health. We got to make sure that they're healthy enough to receive treatment. We need to see what's wrong with them and what they need, take x-rays, those types of things before any treatment can be done. So if we just start Friday morning at 5:30, then those who are waiting to do treatment have a wait for people to get through the screening. So we've found that if we can see about 300 patients the day before, do that screening, they won't get treatment that day, but they'll be ready first in the queue to get started. So those ready to do treatment can actually start helping people 5:30 in the morning on Saturday. So we can see about 300 people Thursday afternoon
to get them started.
Right,
and
as soon as we
up
have
for
the
Friday
clinics
morning.
left up. So sometime Thursday afternoon, if you can make it by there, we can start pre-screening on you.
And you mentioned earlier the amount of money that in terms of the service that will be delivered, you'd figure what, $1 million, couple $1 million worth of service?
Most of our most of our clinics have done at least $1.5 million worth of service in 2 days. We've and the most we've done is almost $2 million. So a lot of it depends on how many volunteers we can get out and the need in the area. Friday is usually the day that usually it hits the news on Friday night, so Saturdays are just packed. And so Fridays aren't as busy normally unless we get the word out here.
Okay.
And then the same thing, we tend to not have as many volunteers on Friday. We still got a lot
people are working
because
and-
people are working and it's difficult to get them to take off. And we are still trying to fill some spots for Friday. So, but Friday is the best day definitely to come. But both days, whatever day you can come, and come early, because we cut out the line early afternoon each day, because it takes about 3 or 4 hours to get through
Get through the
everything.
line, yeah. So if you're there
through
at 3,
treatment. And so when we know we aren't going to be able to treat, we cut off the line. And we do our best to try to identify people earlier on,
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
there's a chance we may not get to you, and,
Boy,
and,
that's something.
and so that they're not. But
you want to take advantage of this. If you don't have good dental insurance and you haven't been to see your dentist in the last couple of hours, you may want to come over and take advantage of what is available Friday and Saturday, National Orange Show, put together by the California Dental Association
Yes.
and their foundation.
absolutely.
All I can do is say thank you, and let's talk tomorrow and see
Absolutely.
if we can obligate a few more people to participate and make this thing, I can't say greater because it's already great. And you
I appreciate that.
You're a wonderful person for being involved in this, and
Thank you.
we appreciate you for coming in.
Well, thank you for getting the word out. I appreciate it.
Good deal.